Hello folks, hope you're well wherever you are. The sun is shining brightly, and if you're feeling like a bit of a workout, don't know what to do, want to move your body and feel like something a little more gentle, this is the workout for you. My name is Natasha from Diverse Personal Training, and this video is all about a dynamic warm-up or a bit of gentle movement. So before we get started, just a couple ground rules. 1, take breaks as you need. 2, keep water nearby. 3, listen to your body, and above all, remember, you are in charge of this workout, not me. I'm here for suggestions and this lovely atmosphere today. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of yelling today, seeing as my microphone's down a bit, but I just want you to join me. We're going to warm up from our toes all the way to our head. So just gentle side-by-side movements, transferring weight, transfer. Okay, now add a bit of a knee up. So with any warm-up or dynamic kind of stretching, the goal is to get blood increased in the muscles and joints that you're working in. So now just picking up the feet, a bit of a, almost like a curl, a bit of a kick backwards. And the idea is just to get your body ready, your mind ready for the workout ahead. Now, if you're feeling particularly stiff or sore or recovering from an injury, a dynamic movement kind of warm-up is a great way to get back into exercise, and this may be considered as your chosen exercise for the day, which is fantastic. So we're doing a lot of side-by-side now. I just want feet together as much as you can and just marching on the spot. Hands can move if they like, nothing wrong with that. And we're just going to stay here for a little while. And I want you to be mindful. I want you to notice what this feels like. So think about the soles of your feet. What part's getting in contact with the floor first? Is it your toes or your heels? Is it gentle? Is it tough? Just be mindful of your own body and how it reacts to movement. All right, bit of fun. Let's move forward. And back. Forward again. All right, now just to the sides, side taps. Hands on hips if you like, that's fine. All right, so thinking about working from toes upwards, let's just bring it back to the feet, just the feet, and let's stand on one leg. If you need to hold on to something, go for it, and just roll that ankle around one way, then the other. And other side, roll it one way, and then the other. And now let's do some alternating little calf raises. So we're just coming over, over. Now think about two things. One, the height. Think to get as tall as you can by pushing through with your calves. So imagine your toes are like these fantastic paddles and they're pushing the earth down. So think of it that way. A few more. Okay, now forwards like this. So a bit of dorsiflexion, okay? So try and get the toes towards your nose. All right, very good. All right, so I think that's ankles warmed up quite nicely. Let's focus on the knees a bit. So with these side taps, let's come back to these. Bit of a squat in between, just gentle. Remember, warming them up. Hands wherever you like. They can come here if you want, or they can stay here. Listen to your body. All right, now this way. I love these ones. So these are curls, and I love them because you get a nice little stretch at the front here. So stay where you are. I'm just going to turn to show you something. It's like my heels are trying to kick my butt. And I'm not arching back to do it. I'm keeping my spine neutral. And I'm trying to get my hamstrings to do all that work. All right, march on the spot, but this time, because we're doing more knee work and starting to get more into the hips, bring them up. That's it. If you want to go faster, by all means. Good stuff. Hope you can hear some background noises. Got some beautiful birds out here today. All right, shake, shake. Now, we're going to move on to the hips a bit, and the knees get done as well, of course. This next move, bit of balance required. So if you need to hold on to something, please do. The most important thing is pelvis has to be level. I don't want sinky sinky, and I don't want hikey hikey. So imagine your pelvis is level, put your hands on your hips if it helps. Leg comes up more, opens, down, swap, up, open, down, up, open, down. Then if you can, make it a fluid motion. So that's like a circle, circle. So we're really opening up the hips. We're really trying to increase blood flow to those hips. Now, if you need to embrace your core, do it. I don't want this, because we're not using our hips to open up. At that point, we're using our backs. Now, if you feel clickety clackety clickety clack, high chance it's not your bones. Everyone thinks it's their bones, but it's not. It's actually a very tight tendon. So the more you do this, the less clickety clack you'll get, generally. If in doubt, see a physio. And then the last leg movement we're going to do for a warm-up is with these side ones. So we're going to make these into a bit of a side kick, but just to start, I want us to do this. Now, I know I'm leaning over a bit. I'm doing that for extra funsies, but the biggest motion I want you to think about is the leg opening up. See, this is the more important role. Coming to the side helps. And we're just going to open kick, open kick. So you can see my leg comes in, back, sorry, my leg goes out, comes in, goes out, comes in. Doesn't have to be big, that can be one, totally. Depending on your range, your strength, your balance, whichever. But you'll find the leg you're standing on, that butt cheek, will get a great workout. But it's opening up those hip flexors. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Okay, let's move up a little more. Okay, so now we're going to move up a little bit and do some upper body work, and then we're going to move to the whole body and do some all sorts of stuff. So round and round we go. This simple but effective. And we're just going to start in a pretty chilled out range. So I want them to be big, but I want you to be comfortable at this point. We're going to start really stretching them in a minute. But for now, increase the blood flow, let that synovial fluid get into those joints, and just feel how nice it is to stretch and move around. We really take our shoulders for granted, and you'll notice how much you need them when you get a shoulder injury. So let's just send love to them, take care of them so they can help us out. And let's go backwards. So really opening up, if you like, look up in the sky, or the living room ceiling, wherever you're at. If you want to get a bit more of a stretch, let's do that then. Beautiful. Okay, shake it out. The next one, same movement but smaller. We're going to bring our arms into a T. I'd rather not your arms droop, but you know your body best, and if you have an injury and this is where you have to be, that's where you have to be. Otherwise, come with me in a T, and it's like we're drawing little circles on walls with our arms. So you'll start to feel tension in those shoulder muscles and possibly upper back muscles. Let's be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Let's just sit here and notice the muscle work. It's a good thing. Now, it's always important to distinguish between, muscle work that means we're working hard and working well, and muscle feelings that are a bit more, our body signaling we need to stop, something's wrong. So if you don't know the difference, and if you think you need a bit more guidance, feel free to send me an email and let's set up a little Skype session. Otherwise, see your local physiotherapist. Now, we're going to go backwards the same way. I needed a little break, so I listened to my body. Ready? Let's go T backwards this time. So in this round, I want you to focus on what your neck is doing. It's very easy to start coming up here, but I want you to breathe in, and as you breathe out, the neck relaxes and drops down. And I'm going to turn around so you can see a bit of what my back is doing. Did you see that? My back was steady and strong. I'm engaging my upper back muscles to make sure my shoulders don't go anywhere they're not supposed to. All right, bit of a shake. Let's do a little bit of trunk movement. Now, if you do not have any back injuries, I want you to do some of these for me. Feet together, lean up and just a bit to the side. And same with this one. If you're enjoying that, I want you to keep going. Otherwise, my back injury friends, you're going to come with me and just think straight up, 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 and stretch and down. Now, when you come up, think that there is a piece of string being pulled up top of your head, up towards the ceiling or the sky, and come back down. So the idea is that we're stretching our spine all the way up, and we're using our back muscles, tummy muscles, chest muscles, all to help straighten and bring up, up, up. One more and done. All right, back to shoulder movements. We're going to do some rows. Love these, so efficient. They do so many different muscle groups. Shoulders, elbows. We have back stuff going on, chest stuff going on. Fantastic, okay? Now, I want us to play around with heights and see what feels different. So come down lower. Imagine hip level, right? So this is what it looks like for me. And just notice how that feels. Let's play up a bit more. Let's go up. So I'm talking about nipple level also. How does that feel? Now let's go higher, chin level. What does that feel like? Find the one that feels nicest for you. I like nipple level also. Now we've done quite a few of these now, so let's think about opening and then stretching. And as always, listen to your body. You're gonna know what's a comfortable stretch and what's too far. Let's do one more. Okay, shake it all out. Okay, so we're now gonna do 3 different whole body dynamic warm-up moves or gentle exercise moves, and we're going to leave it at that for today. So the first one starts with something that we did before, which was a side step with a curl, except this time we're going to squat and curl, and we're adding the upper body open. So we're just adding everything we've done before. You can do this, you did it before, so come with me down. Let's do a couple. Or a few, more than a couple. And come down as low as you feel comfortable. Stay at a speed that you like. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, open up. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next exercise. These are some new moves, and that's totally fine. Arms are just coming up, down, down. Legs are going to bounce in front. So to start with, think of left leg going over the right, and there's a little trampoline in front, and it's just going to bounce off that and come over. Bounce, bounce. And what do we do? Down, down. So these are great for balance work. They're also good for ankle work, I think. Well, I feel it anyway, particularly with the bounces. So the trick is all in the bounce. You can make it as big or as little as you like, depending on what you want to do. 6 more. 3 and 1. Beautiful. Last exercise for today, adding something new in. So we're going to do a very gentle lunge. If you want to amp it up, go for it. Otherwise, you're going to come with me, left foot back in a little lunge and a little kick. If balance isn't your friend right now, little lunge and a tap. Little lunge and a tap. And our arms are going to do something completely different. They're going to come up like a chicken and close. So they're going to come up, close, up, close, up, close. Let's try the other side now. Up, close, up, close. One more. Okay, so hopefully you got it. So we're going to do 2, 2, 2, 2, and so on. Let's go. 1, 2, swap. 1, 2, oh, my balance, did you see that? 1, 2, 1, 2. So the arms are supposed to come out to the side, not so much forward. If you'd like to, go for it, but I would like to challenge you to stay as upright as you can. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. So thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you're feeling all warmed up and energized. And if that was your gentle movement for the day, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to do as many more repetitions as you like. Go back to the start and go again, or just do your favorite bits. If you liked what you saw, hit subscribe and you'll get weekly videos. I will be sorting out the microphone situation. It was finally steady for a while and for some reasons decided to pack up. So I'll get on to that, and in the meantime I'm still going to bring you weekly videos. The sound quality might not be 100%, but I'm sure you'll manage. And if you want to get in contact for some personal training, just send me an email. I'll leave my details below, and we can organise a Skype or Hangout session, or you can come to my studio down here in Mornington. Alright guys, you take care of yourselves, rest up, enjoy that self-care, and happy exercising.